Okay, let's get into this deep dive. We're looking at a specific account focusing on events around Ifo and Ogun State.
Right, this is set around Eid Mubarak time, June 2025.
And the source takes us right into a market setting there. It describes a really serious conflict.
Yeah, involving traders and some local dynamics described in this report.
And the main event this source really focuses on.
It's a tragic incident, sadly, involving a woman the source names as Blessing Ease.
Her death, as reported here,
Yeah.
and the community reaction that followed.
Exactly.
So our goal here is really to unpack what this one specific source is telling us. The sequence of events it lays out, who it mentions, how the community responded according to this account.
Just sticking to the details within this report.
Right. So according to this source, it kicked off when some individuals described as touts.
Basically, yeah, informal enforcers, often seen as aggressive.
They started demanding money from traders for the upcoming Eid festival.
The report says $1,500 each.
And when they got to Blessing Ease, the source states she told them she didn't have the cash right at that moment.
Yeah, she apparently asked them to come back later, said she hadn't made any sales yet, but she would pay them.
And this is where the report says things escalated badly and quickly.
Yes. According to this account, these individuals then started destroying her goods.
Right. And Blessing Ease reportedly reacted, grabbed one of them.
Asking him to fix her goods before he left. Just put them back properly.
And it was right then, the source claims, one of them stabbed her.
Yeah.
In the chest.
An injury which, tragically, the source states was fatal.
Just awful. And following that, the source describes a really strong response from the Igbo Market Union there in Ifo Market.
Very unified, it seems. They shut down their businesses straight away. The report calls it an act of solidarity, mourning.
And what's interesting is the context the union members apparently gave for this.
The source says they claimed this wasn't, the first time. They felt they'd been facing assault and intimidation from this group before this terrible incident.
So, not isolated, according to this account. Part of an alleged pattern of harassment the source seems to be highlighting.
That's how it's presented, yeah.
The union, as reported, then declared 4 days of mourning.
During which Igbo traders wouldn't open up shop, wouldn't display goods.
Now, the report is specific. This was a protest aiming to keep things shut until authorities intervened. They specifically mentioned the state government.
Right, appealing for official action.
And the source also includes this specific story to kind of back up their perspective on the situation.
Yes. A market member, according to the report, talked about something from the year before.
Claiming the son of the Babaloja, that's the market head, a guy named Wahid.
Had allegedly stabbed his own wife. That's the claim in the source.
And this market member is quoted saying he tried to involve the police.
But was apparently advised to just drop it for his own safety. Because this Wahid figure was described in this account as being really connected and dangerous.
So that specific anecdote is included in the source, adding another layer to the picture it paints of the environment there.
It definitely adds context from the perspective presented in the report.
The source finishes its account with a direct appeal, doesn't it?
Yeah, calling on the Ogun State government to step in, make sure Blessing Ease's killers are brought to justice, and deal with the wider issues.
Then it adds that specific viewpoint from the market traders.
Saying that festival money shouldn't be by force, it should have been something of a free will, a voluntary thing.
Okay, so let's recap quickly. Based only on what's in this report, we have the tragic death of Blessing Ease linked to this demand for festival money.
This source's description of how that escalated very quickly into violence.
Then the strong, unified response from the Igbo Market Union shutting down, mourning, protesting.
And their stated reasons, linking it to what they claim was prior harassment, plus that specific anecdote the source included about the Babaloja's son.
All leading to that direct appeal for government intervention in the source.
So thinking about just what this one source presents, these specific market dynamics, the claims of intimidation it highlights, the way the traders organized collectively.
And that plea for formal authorities when maybe informal power structures feel, out of control or compromised, according to the report.
What does this particular account make you think about? Maybe about safety in these kinds of market environments, or the complexity of it all, or how communities respond when they feel official channels aren't working? What questions does this specific source's version leave you holding?